Welcome to the part 4 of the Brihadeshwar temple modeling series. In the previous 3 videos, we have almost completed the modeling of this temple, but I think I should show you the one improvement that I think which would be looking good in this model. So I have downloaded something from the Google and it is a kind of texture. I mean not the texture but the kind of pattern like thing which I think would be looking good if we apply this pattern on the walls of the temple. So since they are having more detailed, so it would be looking better than the kind of the squares and rounded pattern that we have made on the side wall of the temple. So I have just imported this object and I am just scaling it downward and rotating it along the z-axis. This whole process is an optional. If you want to do it, then you can do it. Otherwise, the temple that we have modeled is also very perfect. But this is just an improvement. So I am just scaling this object downward and we are going to place it at each of these cuboidal shapes that we have made, and we are going to replace them with this new one. So here this object is having its own material that were available with its from its download. So I'm importing them and adding them to the material. So here you can see this design is looking very amazing, and again scaling it downward and placing it right over here. Now select any one of the cuboidal shape and select this middle portion and delete the vertices. We are going to replace this vertices with the new one that we have downloaded. Delete the unnecessary remaining vertices also, so that they won't create any problem in the future. Now join this new object with our cuboidal shape by pressing Ctrl J. Select the new object first, place it at its proper position. And now select both the objects and press Ctrl J so that they will be joined together. And now I am just deleting the shapes that we have made, and what we can do is we need to just duplicate this object for as many as time that we want. So first of all I am selecting this object and placing a cursor right over its position. And now it's a time to delete this object and shift D to duplicate the new object. Press shift S and cursor selection to cursor, so that the new duplicated object will be placed at the cursor of the previous object. We can do the same thing with each of these objects, and that is the only process that is remaining to be done in this. So after the duplication process has been done, you can clearly see that the walls of the temple are looking very amazing, and they are having very good designs and patterns. So this was an additional part of this temple modeling series, and this much is to be done in this 3D modeling of this Brihadeshwar temple. And now it's the time for the rendering. So since we have added the lighting, and just press F12 to render the image, and before rendering just save this object and save this file. So I think I should end this series, as this was the ultimate aim of this series, to model the Brihadeshwar temple in 3D. So I am taking your leave, and thank you so much.